In today's video, we'll be looking at creepy and bizarre TikToks that will shatter your reality. Cube inside of a sphere. Okay, we got ships leaving a volcano. So y'all, I think this is how ships get in and out of certain parts of the earth. These volcanoes. And look at all of these ships. That's a lot. That's a whole fleet. And they large ships too, so it's probably a lot of people inside of them. So much we don't know.
Check it out. This is what happens when you microwave a phone.
First off, I will not advise anybody at home to do this. Don't put your phone in the microwave and don't turn it on. Unless you want to blow your microwave up or something, or blow your phone or whatever is going to happen. But I wouldn't advise doing it.
Keep looking. Pay attention. Okay, you about to see this entity come out of this phone. Look at this shit.
You see his mouth moving?
Now it could be a strong possibility that these phones have entities attached to them. I'm just saying, question everything.
I don't even want a cellular phone anymore. Bring back the house phones.
Really, Vinny?
Like, he's not even supposed to be in our school. He's like 25 and he's from California, even though he's my
Hold
debate
on.
partner. What the hell?
Shocking. After we heard the first gunshot, we initially thought it was a drill. Actually, that was a bad choice.
It's okay, you're fine.
Actually, that was a bad choice because the janitor. Sorry.
It's okay. You're fine, David. You're fine.
Honestly, when I was going out, I was kind of in. I was in. Hold on. When I was going out, I was in shock.
See, I don't know how to put this in perspective.
Yo, just straight up making lies up.
So most of my friends that made it out, one of them went into a bathroom in the same, I believe, in the same hallway as the shooter. Oh, hold on. One of them went into the same bathroom, I believe, as the hallway shooter. He was in there at the same time, and he was in the bathroom, and he didn't.
That's why you can't trust the news, y'all. They're literally actors on there. Okay, now this is strange. That mug glowing up.
Objeto no identificado.
Usual sight captured on camera. Japanese and local astronomers say a Chinese satellite was recently seen beaming down green lasers over the islands. This video captured atop the Subaru telescope on Mauna Kea, operated by the National Astronomical Observatory of Japan. Bryce Moore has the story.
The lasers flash for just a couple seconds. Initially thought to be from a NASA altimeter satellite, the Japanese put out a correction note on Monday saying NASA scientists found a most likely candidate as the ACDL instrument by the Chinese Daki-1 AEMS satellite. I went to a University of Hawaii astronomer who read up on AEMS instruments.
It's a Chinese satellite that is measuring pollutants, among other things. It has many different instruments on it, some kind of topographical mapping, or they're also used for measuring stuff in the Earth's atmosphere. And I think that's what it is. It's an environmental measurement satellite.
I also sat down with the former chief of staff of Marine Forces Pacific. He had some questions.
I'm not sure, this is my opinion, why the Chinese, who are probably some of the most prolific polluters on the planet, would be collecting data on pollutants on this side of the Pacific.
Both experts say this isn't explicitly a spy satellite. It is cataloged and known by governments around the world.
The U.S. has satellites that do the same thing. So in this case, despite all of the flurry, well-deserved flurry about Chinese spy satellites and other devices, This one is just orbiting Earth and has a known orbit.
The footage was taken January 28th, before the recent incident where a Chinese balloon traversed over the mainland U.S. before being shot down off the coast of South Carolina.
Balloon.
Which brings the question, how much is the Chinese military seeing?
They can shut.
Everybody knows something's up. Everybody knows. That is not normal. Everyone is looking up, wondering why the sky is split.
Everyone knows.
Sky is broken. And everybody knows something's fishy, don't you? It's fishy, ain't it?
You know, that's the first time I ever seen this.
That's right.
These blue umbrellas from the Hawaii fires are circulating the internet of how they weren't affected by the flames when things around them was burnt. And this video from Laserverse is showing different colors reactions and how blue isn't affected. This is for general purposes only, with some people claiming that blue repels radio frequency, and how blue painted objects didn't burn down with the Simpsons blue umbrellas.
Them Simpsons. Them Simpsons always doing it, I swear. That's, oh my God. And it's literally, it's an umbrella. Like, how they know that, right? It's crazy.
Scene with conspiracies claiming that it's either aliens or laser devices or Russia who did this allegedly. But the Hawaii Fire Science Program Coordinator at Hawaii Community College made a statement about this and said, "There is no reason the color blue has anything to do with wildland fire behavior. Wildland fires do not burn in a consistent manner, but in a mosaic pattern. The blue umbrellas may have been treated with a substance that prevented embers from igniting them. There were unburned structures surrounded by burned structures. And it was stated by them that the fires started from bare power lines, not laser or aliens targeting us or Russia. But what do you think about this? Is this a coincidence? May all the people that lost their lives in these tragic fires be rest in peace."
I'm getting all blue clothes from now on, y'all. Just to be safe. I got a blue pot. A blue car, though. Blue house. You got the umbrellas. Umbrellas out of all things. Another blue car. Untouched. Everyone wearing blue clothes. Yep, I'm getting all blue clothes, y'all. Just in case. I advise y'all to do the same. It's my favorite color anyway. Man, they just showing us too. We're blue, y'all.
This video came across my For You page, and here it is, slowed down, where I noticed there's a lot more blue tarps than originally shown in the videos. And notice there's 4 trees, not 3. And they pan over to show a little bit more. Nothing that stands out here, nothing out of the ordinary.
I don't get how these
Besides
cars
the fact that
burn.
this city is decimated. Something fishy about those blue tarps. Anyway, just wanted to share this
Blue
finding.
tarps.
Watch my other video that explains that those blue tarps are just hiding reflectors, beams. Probably 5G antennas or something.
What? She said they hiding 5G antennas.
Get your ass in here and sit down. Now, I've been seeing a
We
lot online about the blue structures in Maui that didn't burn down. I want to give my itty bitty little opinion on that, okay? Stay with me. This is lapis lazuli. Lapis lazuli is a beautiful blue crystal. Now let me give you a little fun fact about crystals, just in case you didn't know. Crystals do not burn in fire. See where I'm going with this? Do crystals burn in a fire? No. A real crystal will survive the flame and not burn in a fire because crystals have a very high melting point. Ultramarine is a deep blue color pigment which was originally made by grinding lapis lazuli into powder. Now see, back in the day, like back in the 18th century, they ground up this powder and made paints with it to make portraits. The Egyptians used it as eyeshadow. And see, this paint is worth more than gold, which means only the richest of the rich can afford this paint. All I'm saying is, What if they coated their rooftops and these boats and stuff like that with this ultramarine paint? And I know what you're about to say.
Makes sense.
What about the house with the red roof? I saw that too. So, another member of the crystal family, red jasper. What is red jasper used for? Protection. It's believed jasper has an ability to create and help balance aggressive, dynamic energy. Red jasper was used to staunch wounds and increase fertility. It's also used to make paint as well. Kind of look like the same color, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
You can even find red jasper watercolor on Amazon. I ain't saying nothing. I'm just saying. What if?
What if?
It would be perfect. Get your ass up out of here.
Listen, y'all think she cracked the code to that one? I mean, it is crazy. How do all of these houses burn and yet one house in the middle of all of them is untouched? How do all of these cars burn and yet one car in the middle is untouched? An entire restaurant burns down. The only thing that doesn't burn down are the blue umbrellas. It's gotta be something bigger to that. What's this? Something crashing to Earth?
Nope.
Nope.
No. See, I know you fucking with me now. This Mandela effect shit is getting out of hand. CERN, you done fucked up. Cause I'm tired of switching in and out of different motherfucking realities. Every other motherfucking day, there's some new shit popping up. Yo, rest in peace, Boy Barker. About 5 times. Cause this guy done died so many times, it's fucking getting ridiculous. Dead ass. He ain't the only one either. Cause I remember Bill Nye the Science Guy dying in 2012, and that motherfucker's clearly alive.
Wait. Bill Nye the Science Guy? I ain't think he passed away. I still be watching Bill Nye the Science Guy with my boys. You know, we watch it before school start, and school about to start up here soon, so we probably gonna start watching it again. But yeah, we'll watch it before school, you know, watch a little science here and there. But I didn't know Bill Nye the Science Guy supposedly had passed away.
But what the fuck? Because I remember this shit right here. I remember it. I remember this, man.
This is some Mandela stuff at its
But
finest.
I also remember another time too. This shit ain't making no damn sense. Everybody, a lot of people know, a lot of motherfuckers don't. Some people from this new reality, and some people from the old one. I'm from the reality where it wasn't okay in Chick-fil-A. Yeah, that's the reality I'm from. He was dead some years a fucking ago. Now he alive, dead again, alive, dead again. How the fuck he died 99? Like, what the fuck? I don't know. All I know is this shit is crazy. Peace.
Man, Bob Barker was probably like 1,000 years old.
The alien whose CIA name was Range 4 Harry, for example, one time I saw him walking in the soft dirt over on the southwest side of the Range 3 lounge, and after he had left, I went over and measured the depths of the footprints he left. And from those, I estimated that he only weighed between 90 and 110 pounds, even though he was the same height as I am. Their arms, their bones are only about half as big as ours. Their thumbs are only about half as long, but their fingers are longer in proportion to their hand than ours, and they're way more flexible. But it also means that they're not built for heavy lifting. We're built like gorillas compared to them, you see. They have men, women, and children. And if the men and women are standing side by side and not walking or moving, it's frequently not possible to tell which one is the man, which one is the woman, especially for the young adults. When they get older, then there are obvious differences, but in the facial structure and the bones and stuff. But especially for the young adults, it's entirely possible for two of them to be standing side by side, and if they're not moving, to be not sure if you're talking to men or women. Once they start moving, though, then it's very obvious which ones are the men and which ones are the women, because the men are more like human men. When they walk, they kind of go pound, 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 whereas the women are much lighter on their feet and much more animated. The women are much more like human women, much more willing to talk than the men. It wouldn't be at all unusual for, say, four young men to come around and not have any reason to say anything, and not say anything, to just come around and to just come and not say hello, not say goodbye, not say anything in between, and just stand and look at you. Whereas the women, if they came, usually the women would say something like, typically, is it okay if the children play while you release the balloon? Or usually if you ask the women something, they would have some questions, or at least some conversation. But they never came the tall whites never came just to talk with me. If they were talking with me, it was always as part of the reason they came.
Yo, we got a whole alien civilization out here. So these lights are always like in triangle formations. It's always 3 of them. What's to that? I'd be scared being on the plane and I seen that though. I probably wouldn't be too excited because I don't know what's gonna happen next. Like straight up, I don't know how I would feel if I seen a UFO on a plane.
Pay attention.
Welcome back. The time is now 7:14. Japan preparing to release more than 1 million tons of treated radioactive water from the Fukushima nuclear plant into the Pacific Ocean. The power plant was damaged during an earthquake and tsunami 12 years ago, causing a meltdown. Japan's prime minister gave the final go-ahead today during...
Yo, check it out, right? What if we have some extraterrestrial creatures, right? You know, reptilians or greys or whoever, right? And they can only survive in, you know, places with high levels of radiation, you know, abandoned cities where no one can live, you know, like Hiroshima, for instance, right? And what if that's what's really going on and they live underneath the water as well? Like they might have cities underneath the water, and what they're doing, you know, is feeding them radiation. They're like, okay, let's give Godzilla his food. I'm reaching with that one though.
The only person that's really like tired of people fucking our planet up, like, who the fuck gave you the authority to dump all this goddamn nuclear waste into the ocean? Do you know what that's going to do to our environment? Now let's just think about what that's going to do to the marine life. Or how about even if that shit come back to the shore, how many people are gonna get radiation poisoning? I'm just saying, bro, I'm really tired of people fucking our planet up. When we gonna get our planet back, bro? For real. Let me know what y'all think about them dumping nuclear waste into the ocean in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom. Stay tuned, fam.
They doing it because we don't run our planet. Them other people run the planet. Okay, I didn't know what that was at first, but that is a plane spraying them trails. Just spraying.
Wow, bro.
Drones out here now?
What is going on? What is going on?
They're gonna start attaching weapons to drones, watch.
Cuando está brillando tanto, ahí va.
Mira.
Vamos a ver.
What's this?
Viene arriba de nosotros.
Es una velocidad de la hostia.
Pues sí, y si, pero eso puede que sea un dron, mira, nos está viendo.
Not a light getting smaller? Or is that just a camera? It could just be his camera.
Mira.
there it goes. It's gone now.
Y de repente se apaga.
What the heck? What about this? Look at this. What's that rising? Yo, got the whole sky lit up. Look like the sun at night or something. Now, what y'all think this is? It ain't no rocket. It can't be no rocket. You know, people be trying to say it'd be SpaceX rockets. I don't think this is no SpaceX rocket. Look like it's moving slow now, though. Man, there's some strange stuff in the sky, ain't it? That's all I know. Looking now, that mug almost gone.
This video I saw
What the hell?
around 2012, 2014.
Y'all
Flight
see the thing
370
circling it?
disappeared. And many are speculating this is that flight. This video did come out around that time, as did a few other things that were very strange. But I can't guarantee that this is that flight. But I can tell you that this video is
Straight up
genuine.
vanished.
It just disappeared? The plane just fucking vanished?
Literally.
I gotta see that again.
But I can tell you that this video is genuine. I remember when it first came out, people trying to debunk it. This is the thing, yet horrifying captures because the airplane just vanishes. Orbs are cooling the air around the airplane because it's coming out all dark on that infrared, like just super cold effect or warping effect over it.
But that looked like some Harry Potter shit.
That was wild.
What are those? Why are they circling that area? What the fuck is over there?
What is happening in Vegas right now?
Look, it's three orbs or three lights.
What is that?
It's always three lights. She had to pull over, finish filming.
What? Oh my god, you
Hey,
can't
also-
even see it in the camera. What the fuck is that?
Alright, one of them left. And it's got a flashing light. So was that a plane? That must have been a plane of some kind. Or is it disguised as a plane? Never even thought about that. And then there's two more just chilling. So how is it just chilling there if it was a plane? Or is it just like so far away I can't see?
Into Vegas? Oh my god, there's another one over there. What's happening in the sky right now? Vegas, you got some explaining to do. What is this?
Vegas? You got
And
some
the other one's just
explaining to do.
there. That
So
shit
that
is staying
one's-
still.
It looks like a plane though. It's got a flashing light on
Why does it look like it's coming this way? Nah. What the fuck?
it. Yeah, I don't know what that is, what kind of plane or ship or whatever it is, because most of the times it's just one glowing light. But this time it's flashing as well. And it looks like you know,
I
it'd
saw
be some crazy
something
stuff out
weird
there.
in the sky last night. Anyone else see this?
What is it? I don't see nothing yet.
The moon is over there. So, if that's not the moon, what is
So what's that? So that's probably a ship sparking all the electrical activity in the sky right now.
That is not the moon. The moon is behind this cloud.
Somebody explain this for us. Explain this in the comment section for us.
Some parents are high-level demons set to destroy their children. But the story I'm about to tell you is literally insane. And it's just one of many stories. There was once a girl I knew, a black girl, who was really, really smart. She really wanted to go to med school. She wanted to become a doctor. And in her classroom, there was an Asian girl. And they became friends because they both wanted to become doctors, and they were studying biology, chemistry, all of this different stuff while in high school, practicing for the SAT. And they kind of developed a friendship just from studying school and education. But little did the black girl know that this Asian girl never had any friends ever. Ever. Like, she literally never had any friendship, human connection. Like, literally her parents were making her an NPC. So one day the black girl decided, hey, let's just go out to a bowling alley and have a ton of fun. Because the black girl thought that, hey, this is just a normal girl, she's gonna just enjoy it. So the Asian girl ended up sneaking away from home because her parents are super strict, but she didn't know, the black girl, that she was essentially, her parents were super hyper strict. And when I mean hyper strict, imagine being 18, never having a genuine friendship, or even just going out, forget about dating, never going out with a friend to a basic, bowling alley. Not even a bar or a club. So they had an absolute blast. They had so much fun. She literally had the best time in her life, because imagine literally never going out to an arcade, a bowling alley, any of these things. It was quite literally like a mind-shocking experience, like a whole new world. And she quickly got hooked, and she wanted to keep doing it over and over again, and they slowly did it. And then eventually the black girl said, hey, what if I just come over and we just study? So what happened is the black girl came over. When the black girl got to her house, her parents immediately confronted her, said, what are you doing to my daughter, corrupting her mind? And they got super pissed and super disrespectful, and they said, don't ever talk to my daughter again. And what ended up happening is the connection between the two broke down, and they stopped communicating. And it took this Asian girl into a massive spiral where later on she decided to take her life into her own hands. And even though the parents were thinking that they were being super protective, they actually destroyed their own daughter. And they thought the black girl that was stupid and corrupting their daughter actually went on to continuously go to med school and was probably about to become a doctor, yet they completely shut down not only the opportunity for their daughter to become a doctor, but for them to actually work together and probably create a new relationship to help them both grow. But instead, it ended in tragedy.
Yo, that's messed up, man. That's very messed up. Look, you got to be kind to everybody, because You never know what someone's going through. You never know how someone's being raised. You never really know what their life's like. And that's just very unfortunate and very sad.
First off, let's talk about the word parent itself. Do you know why it's called a parent? Because your ass is paying rent, nigga. When your child comes in, you let the U.S., United States government or whatever country you live in steal your baby because they make you sign a birth certificate. The birth certificate is only a receipt to them. So once you sign a birth certificate, you give your child away to that government. Okay, then once you give your child away to that government, you are now considered a parent because you are paying rent on the body that you brought in, that you have given to the government, nigga. That's why they call your ass a parent, nigga.
Yo, it makes sense though.
Strange sighting in Alaska has a lot of people scratching their heads this morning. Take a look. An Alaska Bureau of Land Management worker in Fairbanks was checking out the ice on Wednesday when he saw this. He recorded something moving up the river.
What is that?
Now, this video was posted to the Bureau's Facebook page. They admitted they're not sure exactly what it is.
That's it.
Then they added, "We're letting you be the judge."
There's some strange stuff popping up in Alaska.
And it's not something that has that ice on it.
Well, that's what I thought, but then look how it curves and it's all attached.
So my first thought would be a sturgeon.
Yeah.
But sturgeons dwell at the bottom of lakes.
It looks like an alligator, which we know it isn't. They don't live.
It does look like an alligator.
You know, but it looks like a cold water alligator.
Look, it's an ice snake. Man, look, y'all can keep them ice vipers away from me. I'm cool. I don't want to mess with no snakes.
Every day, all across our nation, we feel and see the impact of the climate crisis. It is clear that the clock is not only ticking, it is banging. And we must act. Think about the impact on something like public health. When we invest in clean energy and electric vehicles and reduce population, more of our children can breathe clean air and drink clean water.
The White House forced to clean that one up, posting a corrected, quote-unquote, version of the transcript of her speech that claims Harris meant to say pollution instead of population.
No, she didn't. She didn't mean to say that, y'all. Don't fall for the okie doke. She said what she said. Listen, this is what it is. They want to reduce the population. Because they are the ones running the show right now, right? And they want it for themselves. When they reduce the population, you know, then they can come out, take the masks off, and be the majority. That's really what it is, y'all. But yeah, these are some of the most creepy and bizarre TikToks that are out there. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe, turn your notification bell on, and until next time, YouTube, peace.